Will is my son, Emily. How can you turn your back on my child?
You, of all people, should know how easy it is to turn your back on people. You do it to me all the time. Excuse me? What huge mistake is my future son-in-law about to make?
It's nothing, Susan, really.
I'll be the judge of that.
I was just telling Margot that Alison and I will be staying at your place for a few weeks, you know, until we can sign papers on a new place to live.
Oh, that's sweet. I always love helpful hints from the in-laws, don't you?
Yeah, and I was just telling Margot what I've been telling everybody else, that Alison and I will be out of your hair just as soon as we can.
Chris, there's no pressure. We've all been getting along fine at my place. So where's the horrible mistake?
Look, there's no mistake, okay? Everything's gonna be fine.
I finally said it. I love you.
This is insane.
I know. I can't believe it myself. I mean, it totally just snuck up on me. Hey, Alison. I just told you I loved you. Can you say something back, please?
I love you too. We're best buds, always. But we better get inside the church before they start the wedding rehearsal without the bride. You remember that's the most important day of my life.
That's all you have to say?
Whatever there is to talk about, we can talk about after the wedding because
No.
Oh, come on, please, please, somebody be there.
Anything?
Well, it's ringing, finally, at least. Please, please, somebody answer.
Carly.
Rosanna, it was Jack's voice. I know it was. I know what I heard. He will answer.
Just saying that you had a very difficult day today.
It wasn't wishful thinking. I know Jack's voice. He was asking if I was okay. He was worried about those guys who broke in here. It was Jack. He was there. Now I just have to figure out where there is.
I heard Frank drive away. I guess he was in the chopper.
All it takes to become a husband or wife is a few lousy pieces of paper. Is that too much to ask?
Hey, if Frank can't give us the documents we need, then we'll find someone who can. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not even this year. But Jack, you just have to be patient, babe. You okay?
I couldn't resist.
You were teasing me? I hate you. You're worse than JJ.
Oh, you really think I'd let Frank leave without helping me out?
Did he give you a leave? You scared me half to death. Don't ever do that to me again.
Never.
Where are you going?
No, I can't stick around here all day, woman. I gotta find out what it's gonna take to make you my wife.
As the World Turns is sponsored by One Touch. One Touch changes everything.
What do you think you're doing?
It's the only way I can make you understand.
That you're crazy?
I'm in love with you, Allie.
You can't be.
Give me one good reason.
I will give you the best. I'm getting married tomorrow.
No, don't do it. It's a mistake.
My fiance is in there waiting for
Yes,
me.
I know he's in there, but you have to hear me out.
His family, my family, they're all in there doing everything they can to make tomorrow special. You're supposed to be my best friend. You should know what this means to me.
I know everything there's to know about you.
Then why are you trying to ruin this for me?
I'm sorry. I don't understand what Chris and Allison's living situation has to do with you. It just seemed a perfectly innocent question. You know what they say about good intentions paving the way to a place I'd rather not mention in church?
All right, Susan, I'm sorry I asked.
Don't be sorry. Just have a little faith. Chris thinks he's on top of things. He's in control. I believe in him. Good. Good. I think I need to go talk to Casey. Excuse me.
You know, family, you know, just being protective of me.
That's also called interfering.
Look, her heart is in the right place. Okay, Susan? And I told her not to worry, and now I'm going to tell you. Let's just all relax and have a great wedding.
Emily, I can't tell you how sorry I am. I never meant to make you feel like you weren't important to me or invalidated.
I tried to understand. I tried to be patient. Every time I went to bed alone, every time you ignored me. I made up excuses for you. I convinced myself it must be my fault.
All you had to do was say something.
I did! About 1,000 times, but you were never there. You were always at the station with Nikki or dealing with Barbara or your kids. And where does that leave me and Daniel? Alone.
Look, you gotta help me here. I'm no good with this. If I'd known things were this bad, I would have made some changes, but it's been like a catastrophe every day, Emily. First, I mean, with Parker and then Will and...
Right, everybody. You have to take care of everybody, the whole world, and just forget about your wife?
That's not fair.
Fair? Whoa, you want fair? How about an ultimatum? Because I know how much you love those. Start treating me like your wife, like your partner. Or you...
Or what?
Or I'm afraid of what might happen.
You want to check me out? Call the police department. Yes, I'd be happy to hold. Thank you.
Did you convince them to break their rules?
Well, they start breaking the rules or I start breaking their necks. Yes. Hi, I'm still here. Yeah. What is that again? Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Where did he call from?
Rest stop on some highway. I got a map. We can find it.
Well, you want to actually go there?
Yes, of course. Maybe I'll find something. An attendant who saw him. A sign of some kind. Something.
Look, I just don't want to see you get your hopes so high.
Well, it's a little too late for that. Are you coming with me or not?
Jack's coming back, right?
Of course he's coming back, silly. This is his home now.
Awesome. Maybe he'll take me to buy a new baseball cap.
I don't know. He might be busy.
I'm sorry about losing my other one.
It's okay, JJ. Losing things is not the end of the world. I know it used to be, right, in El Paso?
Yeah.
Things are different now.
Way different.
You sure you're okay with all the changes?
Yeah?
Because it used to be just you and me. And now it's not anymore. But one thing that's never going to change, JJ, is how much I love you. I know you know that, right?
I know. I like Jack. 2 is cool, but 3 is awesome. Wants us 3, of course.
Hey, wait a minute. No. You can't go outside today. You have to go upstairs and take a bath.
I said I was sorry for losing my hat.
It's not a punishment.
Only babies take baths this early.
Go and take your bath, please. Don't ask me why. Tonight is a very special night. I want everything to be perfect.
Andrew Blackmore?
Who wants to know?
My name's Jack. I'm a friend of Frank's.
How can I help you, Jack?
I need ID.
Birth certificate, social security number,
Yeah,
license,
everything I
passport?
can get, yeah.
One-stop shopping. I can get it all, but I'll need photos.
Yeah, I have some. Will that work?
You come prepared.
Yeah.
And cash,
But how much is all this gonna cost?
15.
$100? Are you kidding me?
If I look like I'm in the mood to laugh.
No, I don't have that kind of money.
What happens every time I leave the college campus? College kids, the only ones who can afford my services.
No, maybe
these
we
days.
can work something out. That's all.
It's 1,500, Jack. want to find a better deal, be my guest. It was nice doing business with you.
Why would you try to do this today of all days? If you love me so much, then why would you try to ruin something that I have been looking forward to my whole life?
Because today is my last chance.
It's your last chance to what?
You know how inside they say, like speak now or forever hold your peace? Well, today is my last chance to speak. I can't hold this in anymore.
Sure you can.
I love you, Alison.
I don't want to hear this!
No, but it's true, Allie. I love everything about you. I love the way you let Daniel beat you in video games and how you push Kevin into that pond to win that key and how you make me breakfast burritos are so good. And the way you bounce back after something that would cripple others. Allie, I love the way you would give your last $10 to a homeless man on the street. I loved working with you every night at Metro. Okay? Even though I yelled at you for letting Kevin win that stupid contest, I enjoyed every minute of that stupid game. Because I got to be around you as much as I wanted. That's why I kissed you. And I'm glad I did, and I want to do it again if I can. I wish I did it sooner. Hi!
Why didn't you tell me any of this before?
I'm telling you now!
I spent an entire year of my life following you around like some pathetic loser. I burned down a barn. I followed you across the country. I did jail time. I broke up your relationship with the love of your life.
No, now Lucy was not the love of my life.
Oh, now you tell me?
Abby, I didn't realize how I felt about you until now.
Well, you can get over it.
No, I'm not. Okay, and there's more.
I don't want to hear this.
I'm asking you not to go in there. Do not marry Chris.
Because of you?
Because of you.
Chris is the most wonderful, loving...
No, Chris does not love you, Allie.
Oh. Right, so he's just marrying me because he has tomorrow free.
He's marrying you because he doesn't have the guts to call it off.
And then why would he do something like that?
Because, Allie, Chris is involved with another woman.
Now, things have been crazy here for way too long, Emily, so just give me a chance to get Will into the house.
This is precisely what I'm talking about.
What?
I just got done telling you I'm not cool with the idea of Will moving into the house with Daniel and Parker, yet here you are, making plans to move him in anyway.
He's my son.
Well, who the hell am I?
My wife.
What am I? Really, what am I? I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost living in that house with Daniel. You wouldn't know I was there unless we did something wrong, unless we moved something out of place.
Stop it. That's not true, Emily. That house and everybody in it would fall apart if you weren't there.
Well, then Nikki could take over. She would love that. She's wanted me out of that house ever since you moved her in. Again, without consulting me.
I'm sorry about that, and we can talk about that. Look, Emily, I want this to be better. You and Daniel, you mean the world to me.
Do we?
Yes, you do. And I'll prove it to you. I'll prove it to you if it takes the rest of my days to prove it to you. And I'm sorry that I've hurt you. But I know that once you consider what Will's doctors have to say...
No, you're going to consider my needs for a change. Chris, I know you think I'm making too much of this, but it's weird. Margot, in all the years I've known her, she's never been the type to get all bent out of shape over something like whether you and Alison have a place of your own.
Look, Susan, she's just being protective. Okay? And in just a few short hours, she's gonna see that Alison and I are gonna be happy no matter where we live. In fact, I am gonna make your daughter so happy, you're not even gonna recognize her.
I'm sure you mean that.
You know I do.
I do not want Will living in that house with Parker and Daniel. And I'm sorry, you cannot get around it by saying Will is my son over and over again, because I have a son. And Daniel's a lot younger and a lot more vulnerable
Will's
than
doctors believe that he is ready for outpatient care. What do you expect me to do? Tell the kid that I'm going to keep him locked up anyway?
I don't know. There's got to be some interim situation.
Like what? A halfway house, or do I tell the kid that he's going to live out on the street?
What about Parker and Daniel?
They love Will.
They don't know Will. Will has been living in an insane asylum with people far sicker than he is. He hasn't been in school. I'm sure he has no friends his age. How did he cope, Hal? Did you ever think of that? Who is this child?
He's a kid who needs a home, Emily. A home with people in it. So if you plan on being gone as much as you have been, maybe you should
please.
just...
I'm sorry, I don't mean to intrude, but look, I would hate for Alison to walk in on this, okay? I don't want anything to spoil this day for her. Right? And Hal, you can go ahead and tell me that it's none of my business, but please do not blame Emily for being away from home so much these last few weeks. Okay? It's my fault.
What's your fault, Chris?
Well, I'm the one who dragged her into the stupid Keys to the Kingdom contest, and well, things just got a lot more intense than we expected. But it's over.
Well, I'm sorry things didn't work out the way you wanted them to.
Yeah. Well, if we could please just try to keep everything cool for Alison's sake.
You're right. You're right. Where is Alison?
I don't have a clue.
Chris and another woman? Oh, that's low. I thought you were out of your mind before, but this...
Allie, I didn't want to be the one that burst your bubble. Okay, but I don't think it's right for you to go through this without knowing what's going on.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because Chris isn't man enough to tell you himself. Allie, he's in love with another woman. And I've seen this more than once. Allie.
Don't.
Let's just go somewhere and talk about this.
I am never going anywhere with you.
You don't mean that.
What did you think? That you would just say what you had to say and I would be so thankful that I would fall to your feet? I hate you! And I never want to see you again.
Darren? What was that about?
You don't want to know.
Yes, I do. What happened that made Alison slap you like that?
Ask Emily.
Frank,
What's up, piano man?
what would you say if I asked you for $1,500?
I would ask you if you're trying to outrun the law.
No,
Hey, that's a lot of scratch.
Yeah, I know it is. I know it is. Think of it as an advance. It's important. Please.
Has this got anything to do with that situation we discussed earlier?
Yes, it does. Well, it's costing me a heck of a lot more than I thought. Look, this is how we'll do it. I'll work extra hours. You can keep my tips. I'll push a broom, wash dishes. I'll come in days and I'll take deliveries.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, I know that. Look, you're the only guy I can turn to.
You promised me the cops are not going to come knocking on my door about you.
Now listen to me. I'm one of the good guys.
Hey,
No, just happens to need some ID. Look, one of these nights when this is all cleared up, I'll buy you a cold one and I'll tell you the whole sad story. But for right now, I need you to help me out. No questions asked.
Mrs. Kenyon should be here any second to pick up Parker. As soon as she gets here, we can go. Hey, hi, sweetheart. Are you ready for your game?
Yes, but I can't find my glove.
Ah, well, now let's see. If I were a baseball glove, where would I hide?
Hi, Aunt Rosanna.
Hi.
You and Mommy are going somewhere?
Huh? Look what I found. Here's your glove. Now, you be sure to thank Mrs. Kenyon for me, okay, when she picks you up?
Where are you going?
Out with Aunt Rosanna.
To go find Jack.
Sweetie, I know how much you want to come with us, but...
But how come you weren't going to tell me?
No, I was. After. You have been such a big help looking for Jack, but...
But this time, you have to go without me.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
I wish that we could get married right now, that nothing else would matter.
Your wish is my command.
This time tomorrow.
your past will disappear.
He's gone now, so what do? We search.
For what?
For anything that could lead me to Jack.